Welcome to Aksharaha, an initiative by Anveshan Educational Trust. In this video, we'll explore decision making, its types, process, and models. How do managers choose the right action when there are many alternatives, limited time, and big impact? This is where decision making comes in. Decision making means choosing the best course of action from different alternatives to achieve organizational goals. It is not a one-time activity. It is a continuous and dynamic process in management. Now, let's understand the types of decisions with simple examples. First, basic decisions. These are unique and involve high investment. For example, imagine a company deciding to open a new manufacturing plant in a different city. This decision requires huge investment, careful planning, and is not taken frequently. Routine decisions. These are repetitive and part of daily work. For instance, a supervisor deciding daily work schedules for employees or approving regular leave requests. These decisions are made regularly and follow standard procedures. Personal decisions. These are individual decisions and do not directly affect the organization. For example, an employee deciding what time to wake up, what to wear to work, or how to manage their personal time. These choices are personal and independent. Organizational decisions. These are formal decisions that impact the organization. For example, a company deciding to launch a new product, change its pricing strategy, or implement a new training program. Such decisions affect overall performance and direction. Individual decisions are taken by one person, while group decisions are taken by a team. Rational decisions are based on logic and data. For example, a student compares marks, course fees, and placement records before choosing a college. This decision is based on facts and data. Irrational decisions depend on intuition and experience. For example, a student chooses a college just because they feel it is right, or they just like the campus without checking any details. This decision is based on intuition. Program decisions. These are routine decisions that follow set rules. For example, approving an employee's leave when they have enough leave balance. It follows a fixed rule, so the decision is easy and repetitive. Unprogrammed decisions. These are complex decisions made for new situations. For example, a company facing a sudden drop in sales and deciding what strategy to use to recover. Since this situation is new and uncertain, it requires careful thinking and judgment. So different situations require different types of decisions. Managers use various techniques like group discussion, brainstorming, cost-benefit analysis, financial analysis, Pareto analysis, and break-even analysis. These help in making better and more informed decisions. Now, let's understand heuristics. These are mental shortcuts that help us make quick decisions based on experience. They save time, but may not always give accurate results. Decision making is important because it ensures better use of resources, helps solve problems, supports growth, encourages innovation, and improves performance. However, decision making has some limitations. It can be time consuming, sometimes biased, based on limited data, and affected by uncertainty and external factors. The decision making process follows simple steps. First, identify the problem, then gather information. Next, identify alternatives and weigh them. Choose the best option, take action, and finally review the results. Now, let's look at different decision making models. These include the rational model, intuitive model, recognition primed model, creative model, and Vroom-Yetton model. The rational decision model is logical and systematic. It involves analyzing alternatives and selecting the best solution. The intuitive decision model is based on instinct and experience. It is useful when decisions need to be made quickly. The recognition primed model uses past experience to quickly understand a situation and mentally test the solution. The creative decision model focuses on innovative thinking and is useful for solving new and unfamiliar problems. The Vroom-Yetton model is based on situational leadership. It helps decide the level of team involvement based on decision quality, subordinate commitment, and time constraints. To conclude, decision making is the heart of management. A good manager balances logic, experience, and team involvement. Thank you for watching. Stay connected.